definitely do, but mental blocks are like very strong, and I know for a lot of like her songs, it was like just all I needed was just one small adjustment, and that was it.
Or just a little bit of bullying from the Singapore players.
Oh yeah, that too. Some very, very encouraging bullying. Bullying does work in small doses. I've done that to Yama plenty of times. I did it pretty much all day today, really. Both before and after our sets, because let's face it, sometimes you need that little extra push. It does help a lot.
Facts.
So right now, looks like these are some.
All right. First song of the set is going to be Trip Machine's Nano Glide. And
so it looks like this is actually cosmynx's pocket pick, Trip Machine Nano Glide. This is a very disgusting 16.
And I think we just got told that both of these picks were respective.
These are both pocket picks, yeah. This is going to be interesting to see. But yeah, we got Trip Machine Nano Glide. This is easily one of like the most like technical 16s to play. Very brutal, very weird crossover patterns, confusing freeze arrows, just an overall just mess of a chart.
This one we can just kind of shut up for a while just so people can watch the chart for what it is.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like there's no words can like really describe how this chart is.
Yeah. All right, so far just about a quarter of the way in. It looks like Gachime has a slight lead, about 15 EX, but there's so much chart left, and it's
it's relentless. It does not stop.
And there's like zero flow unless you study this for.
Oh yeah, this chart is like if you want to be punished for double stepping, this is definitely the chart that will like force you to do turns.
Dude, bro, you get punished for turning in this song too.
If you don't know which way to turn, absolutely, definitely. So many patterns where if you're not facing the right way immediately, you're just going to get completely cooked. And right now, it's looking very close.
It's practically tied
like,
right now.
And it could be anyone's game. Like, up to the very last note, there's really no way of telling. It's neck and neck right now.
Yeah, this is a song where if you turn wrong a little bit, you'll eat so many greats and goods for a whole pattern.
Exactly. So this is pretty much like the little break you'll get in the song, but then right back into it. Ooh, that
was a costly miss.
Oh, we got some misses on both sides. This is getting. Oh my! I don't even got words right now, bro. But Emily's MA is definitely like carrying through right now. This is looking still very close, but
yeah, it's near the end. But it looks like
this is looking like Emily's chart. But again, this could go either way. She misses up the last. You know what?
The triplets.
The triplets. That was. And Emily takes the first song, and even though I was just saying that if you don't turn correctly, you get punished, there are some points in the song where you're already like gassed out, very close. And I gotta say, there's very few in like second win, like a cheap ways to get second win, than beating somebody else on their pocket pick. If you give you that much needed adrenaline, like okay, I got this.
And now we're going on to the second pocket pick of the set, which is Muteki Buffalo 15.
Muteki Buffalo, the most questionable 15. This song is, much like Nano Glide, very rough, very stamina draining, but like just right off the heels of Trip Machine Nano Glide, this is definitely gonna come down to like who gets gas first. I feel this late at night especially.
Although I will say, Muteki Buffalo seems to be very polarizing. You either hate it or you love it. There's a lot of tech, a lot of turning.
A lot of turning. It's very slow in the beginning, so if like slow speeds aren't your jam, it can be a little difficult, you know.
Yep. And then after the big slowdown in the middle, it just becomes Candle and Crossover City. So
just relentless drills. It has everything. This chart has everything. I personally love the song in the chart. It's like if you could execute it, it's like extremely satisfying and just fantastic.
Dude, I wish that was me.
Bro, trust me, I'm right there with you. This is definitely a chart that's like you have to really have like well-rounded fundamentals to do well at.
Yep.
But so far, looking really close. But I think a big determining factor for this chart is definitely going to be the slowdown and then the ending crossovers. Those are like the big like run killers, I feel.
Yeah.
I've watched so many players grind this chart in either the slowdown, which has some drills in it you'll see coming up very soon, or the ending run, which if you don't set up your feet properly, you eat a lot of greats.
Or just the jack during the slowdown. I see people just completely stream goods the entire time.
I've seen people try to flip switch it as well to sort of like get the timing down. Right now, cosmynx has a decent, about 40, 50 EX lead. But again, like I said, this is the part that'll determine the chart. Oh.
Yeah, I do believe cosmynx has a decent amount of 15s, but this was somehow one of his early ones.
This is one of his early 15s. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is all right. That's actually very insane.
Literally, when he got that PFC in Daly City, Dave & Buster's, he just started doing laps around the arcade.
Oh, this is 100% a victory lap chart. If I got this, like it's one of my first ones.
Dude, he was running a good amount, man.
I would lose my voice.
This is a super fun crossover part,
Oh yeah.
and it looks like cosmynx is about to take it.
Take it. Indeed.
Bro, I think he just flagged it.
That was 2 grades. Wow. Very impressive.
Fortunately, he does have a PFC